All right, and happy Tuesday. It's October 15th, Psalm 95, 6, and 7. Come, let's worship and bow down. Let's kneel before the Lord our Maker, for He is our God, and we are the people of His pasture, the sheep under His care. All right, so bow and kneel. You see, bowing is an act of submission and an act of surrender, and we are to bow before God. We are to kneel before God. You see, I believe this can be both literal and figurative. I think that an excellent practice of worship is to bow ourselves physically. I remember, as a kid being taught to kneel beside the bed and put your hands together and we can bow our heads or we can bow our whole selves. We can kneel on our knees in worship. And the truth is that it's a posture of surrender and a posture of submission. We must be willing to submit in our will. I believe it helps that we submit in our posture. It's a very humbling thing to get on our knees or even to lay the words prostrate on the ground before the Lord in worship. And I know people who do it regularly. The word worship in Greek actually communicates a reverence and an adoration that we can see in other ways. The Greek word proskuneo, it comes from two roots that actually mean to kiss toward. To worship in the Greek word is to kiss toward. Is that blowing kisses? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's the expression that's trying to be communicated. I wonder though. Everybody's gonna think that this is just somehow absurd, but I'm gonna share it. I've shared it from the pulpit before, so I'm gonna share it now on camera. I know that I have had different domesticated animals, let's say dogs. I've had dogs. When you walk in and if you reach down to a dog or you get down close enough to the dog's face, that dog will kiss you. He will lick you. Why? Maybe he's tasting you. I don't know. Maybe he's expecting a meal. I'm not sure. But I've always considered that dog's adoration is expressed in the way he is just excited to see his owner and will lick his face and lick his hand and all right, so there's the question now. Absurd or not, can we see worship, for instance, in the way that a dog loves his human? Is that an absurd question? Yeah, probably. I know this is a stretch for some, but I've known and seen dogs that worship their owners. I don't think they're thinking it that way. I think they understand that person feeds me, that person pets me, that person walks me, that person takes care of me. See, I'm not belittling or mocking love for God when I'm talking about this. But if we realize that our very lives are dependent on Him, we might be a little more surrendered in loving Him. Whew. See you tomorrow.